Yo, what is up, everybody? And we are back here with another video, and we are on the road to 100 subscribers. But today, we have a new short series where we will be rebuilding the Washington Huskies. This is going to be our Power 4 video, or like Dynasty series that we want to do here on the channel. We have not done this yet before, but we did do have done our dynasty so far on Missouri State, but I also would like to do a Power Four conference at least to start off here, and just to help out and commemorate one of our first ever players. We're gonna go with the name Josh Joyner as our name at head coach. We know he's a running back, which is kind of one of the things Washington likes to do. And I mean, we're going to come out here, hopefully build an amazing school. We're going to go with the same stuff that they always have. And what alma mater did we go to? We'll get that set to Missouri State, but you guys know it. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and do leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and comment any potential ideas you have for the rest of this series. And I'm hoping that you guys will want to see more of this. We're going to have that calm demeanor. Our stance is going to have play sheet, situational strategist, okay, no huddle type. We're going to be conservative on that. And our offensive aggressiveness, Josh Joyner in Missouri State liked to do a lot of stuff, but we're going to be one of the teams who likes to run a lot and come out here and proceed to play good defense. Generic head, yeah, that's all good. We're gonna be muscular, 5'10", really not that hefty of a dude, but Josh Joyner now has his first ever head coaching job. Hope you love to see it. Okay, we look at the previous years, the Pac-12 years when we had multiple Pac-12 championships. You see the early 2000s to 2000 or late 2000s to early 2010s were not amazing for us, but we are a very prestigious program from 2016, missed that 2020 year, and then just keep going on. And you see we've been a very prestigious school over the past few years. 4-star prestige is what we are. We do get 100 coaching points, and I can't wait for this series. I'm going to show you guys our league settings before anything else. We're going Heisman. Coach firing is CPU only. Coach XP speed setting, we're going slowest. Player edit permission, doesn't matter. Injuries on. Manual. XP progression, we're going to leave at 25. Quarter length, 8-minute quarters, accelerated clock to 18 seconds. Wear and tear is good. Which I did change the recovery time throughout the series because that's a little scary with how much people are getting hurt. And then max transfers, we're going to put at 22 here. So we're going to let people transfer out just as much as anything else. Gameplay sliders, I do want to change this up a little bit. QB accuracy, since we're going to be in a Power 5 school, I'm guessing it's not going to matter a ton. But wide receiver catching, I did not experience a lot of drops personally in the previous series. We're going to turn down the run blocking because that's always something you kind of turn down. Pass defense reaction time is okay. And then we just like that pass coverage to be tight for both the user and the CPU. Pass blocking, we're just going to leave wide receiver catching 60. Run blocking, I don't think they have very many good runs in my personal opinion, so we're gonna bump it up a lot. We're gonna see how these sliders do work, so don't fret. It will be a learning experience that we will edit throughout the season. Pass coverage, we're gonna put that really high too, like an 84, and then tackling 51, just because why not give them 1 extra % chance at tackling. Custom schedules, Top stories, upgrade coach skills. We're going to upgrade our coach's skills. We have motivator activated for Josh Joyner because he does seem like a really motivating player, doesn't he? We're going to put everything into running backs right away because that is what he is built around. Then from there, we're going defensive line and then O-line, or defensive backs and then O-line because he definitely wants to build up a good offensive line if he's been a running back previously. And then defensive line is going to get that last spot, as you can see. Then we're going to not look at any of this stuff because we're going to just keep the same schedule as they have in real life. Colorado State, FCS West. Yes, we will have 3 dynasties this year. We're going to make our own team here shortly. But these 3 dynasties, hopefully you do enjoy all of them. We have recommended players. Who has the best interest, though? Let's just go ahead and get these 4 stars on the list, and I'll talk to you guys once we get all of recruiting done. Okay, we're starting off the scouting with some big boys. Daryl Waddle, this guy, he's number 1 on, we're on his board. He is 44th nationally, but he is a bust, so I don't like that. But DeAndre Childers has some decent stats here. I don't know how to really gauge how good someone's going to be, but he has some decent stats. We're number 1 on his board. We offered some people. JJ Stroman, he has horrible stats. Let's be honest with ourselves, but he can pass block. Edward Holiday has some decent receiver stats as a 4-star, but not one of our top players here. I'll just go by position because I went this way anyways. This 4-star Scotty Sun honestly looks better than the 5-star Centavius Truman, in my opinion, but he is a 5-star who already is interested in us, so we're going to go for them both, and we'll figure things out from there. D. Hendricks, this 3-star, he's interested in us. We kind of want to go get him, but we'll see. But a better player is Friedrich Corner, this 5-star. Obviously, a 5-star is going to be better, but, then Eric Magnum is a bust, which I don't like. Wide receiver, Edward Holiday, we talked about, but Enrique Jose looks like a great player. Then we go one more down. Morgan Tor, even better with the speed, excel, catching, all of that. And then, Imani Shembo is not very good. Offensive line, those people I talked about, the Manuel Thrasher, decent. Then we have 2 back-to-back gems here, which we're going to go after them. And then Stroman and then Ben Shelf are the final people that we have on our board. And I did look at the custom schedules earlier, but we're going to go over them. So we do play Washington State as a rivalry game early in the year. It's the Apple Cup. You do like to see that. Then we play Ohio State in week 5. One big matchup we have there. Then Maryland, Rutgers, a decent schedule. Michigan will be a tough game. Then Illinois, Wisconsin, Purdue, UCLA, Oregon. It's going to be a tough schedule. We're playing in the Big Ten, so don't expect any less out of the guy. Obviously, when you get into a team, you have to look at their roster. So we're going to go over it here right away. Demond Williams Jr., a sophomore with Impact Dev, someone who we're expecting to do big things for us. He was a freshman last year, obviously. Has good skill caps, can become a great player. I hope he can get to what we want to and expect him to get to. Kai Horton, a senior, not expecting much out of him. Then we have 3 freshman quarterbacks. Dash Beerley, that's what we're calling him, even if that's not his actual name. Impact Dev, his skill cap's just horrendous. So he's probably not going to be a player that we give a chance. Impact Dev, Treston McMillan. The IQ skill cap is good, but nothing else really. So we'll see what there is for him. Then Leo Ione, the freshman, he has good skill caps. Honestly, those are pretty good. And he has Impact Dev. So he, out of those 3 quarterbacks at least, would probably be the next up in line. But Demon Williams is obviously the top dog right now. Jonah Coleman, he is a 3-star from California. Impact Dev. It says he's transferring out, but he's not going to because he's a senior. 93 overall. There's quickness in there, elusiveness, hands, power, route running, IQ. Great skill caps. You like to see that a lot. He's going to be great for us this season. Adam Muhammad, normal dev, not something you like to see, but I mean, he can't upgrade a whole lot more. East-West playmaker 2-star, but he is the second best running back on the roster. But we may give the slight edge to Jordan Washington, the 3-star, who is mad about the pro potential, which is weird because Washington's got pro potential. We can upgrade his IQ, route running, power, hands a lot. Then elusiveness and quickness are not too much, but he's a great player, 93 speed. I mean, can't wait to see him on the field, honestly. Then Kirby Barrington is a running back. I mean, impact dev. Never heard of him before, but he has some good skill caps. I mean, that quickness can max out, which is nice. Then Julia McMahon, 75 overall freshman, 3-star. He's got really good skill caps in a decent places as well, but he is normal dev, which really sucks for us. Then wide receiver, we have Denzel Boston. Don't know who he is. Seems like that may be a transfer from somewhere. Impact dev, 3-star, good skill caps. I mean, in the junior class, hopefully we can get 2 years out of him, but you never really know, as that deal breaker is a championship contender at A-. So it's going to be tough. But Amari Evans, 82 overall, senior, impact dev, 3-star. Doesn't really have any room to upgrade, obviously, as a senior, so that won't really matter. Then Kevin Green Jr. is a junior. His brand exposure needs stuff, but I mean, I like him kind of. But then we see freshman Chris Lawson. Hopefully he's good. He has star dev, which is really good in this game, but sadly his skill caps are buns. So don't expect a whole lot out of him. And I mean, that's kind of all I have to say. We'll look at the freshman here a little bit more than anyone else. 3-star Marcus Harrison, not great skill caps, but he is a 3-star, like I said. Then we have Raiden Vines Burgett, or Bright, not Burgett. Sorry, but you know he's okay. Sophomore tight end Decker DeGraff, he's decent. Then everyone else is kind of old there. At left tackle, we have Kaver Willis. Then Jaden Hart plays left guard. Our center, I mean, we don't have a great offensive line, but it's all right. And Tario, okay. Our left edge, this is pretty bad. Then right edge is not very good either. Defensive tackle is even worse. Sam linebacker is obviously one of the worst spots on the team. Then Mike linebacker, we see Tariq Al Ukuda, star dev. He's got good skill caps. He's a junior. We'll get him for hopefully 2 years, depending if he transfers out to that pro potential. So we'll see on that. Brand exposure, Jacob Manu, the senior 2-star. He has really good skill caps, which is interesting. Impact dev. He's good. Then we see down the line a little bit more is Zadarius Rainey Sale, the 4-star. He's getting playing time this year. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. He has that pro potential issue, but I mean, that ain't too big of an issue. Then Takario Davis, we know he's a transfer into here. I mean, great skill caps. He's a senior, impact dev, 2-star. Good for him. Then Ifansi Prysock, the senior, impact dev. Good stuff out there for him. Then 80 overall, Dyson McCutcheon, senior, decent skill caps, impact dev. I mean, his skill caps don't matter really, so I don't know why I'm looking at him. Free safety, it's a position, and strong safety, same thing. Then kicker, we have a senior and junior, and then punter, 2 sophomores. Honestly, might end up redshirting one of them, but we'll go through red shirts here in a bit after I set the depth chart for our team. Okay, we're through the recruiting process of week 1. Sam Star, we have no points on him. He's a 5-star with 0 offers on him. So why wouldn't I go after him? Then Ben Ferkser, I just was like, we're going to beat out Missouri State. Just, why not? D. Hendricks, same type of situation there, just beat out Oregon State. James Stoner, the gem, he's going to be someone we're going after heavily, so we're putting 50 hours into him. All right, sorry, as we keep going down the board, we see Daryl Waddle, we're first in interest on him. We're putting 50 hours into him, 50 hours into Tobias Carter, 50 hours into Edward Holiday, 50 into Scotty Sun, who we're number one on and no one else is up with. Then we're putting 10 hours into Keelan Badada, seeing what happens in that race. Tyler Saldivera, 50 hours. Chuck D'Empero, 50 hours. The only issue is we have such a big school right next to us, Oregon, that is going after many of the same recruits as us. I mean, which is it's a hard thing to have to deal with. Enrique Jose, we're putting 10 hours into him. He's in California. We have Devin Holiday, a 3-star, 25 hours onto him. 50 hours into Stephen Bourne, who has Boston College in Minnesota above us. Then the 5-star, we're putting 50 hours into him for now. We may take him out, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. And then 25 hours into Kike Bullocks. We're going to advance one more week into week 1 before we start our first game. Okay, I want to show something. Look at this huge list of people who got to their top 8 or top 5. We also got locked out of multiple players, but then we have a school update. No changes. So, what does that even do for us? Colorado State is our week 1 game, and we do like to see that. Sam Starr, we do have 205 more hours, and we're putting 50 onto him. We see Ben Ferkser. We're way in the lead on him for now. Then D. Hendricks, same situation, way in the lead. We could schedule a visit for him already. So we're going to do it week 2 against an FCS school. What's his main thing? Coach Prestige, and we know that. So we're just going to go and put him on for Coach Prestige and hope that he likes the activity in that week. James Stoner, we're second on him, but we moved up the most, so that's good. Daryl Waddle blew everybody out of the water. No one's going for him after they learned he was a bust. Tobias Carter, we put 50 hours on him, but it looks to be that so did Colorado. They're going after him heavily. Edward Holiday, he is heavily recruited by us and USC. Then Scotty Sun, I mean, we're winning this recruitment far and away. Like, he doesn't even have another person going for him, so we're going to put 10 hours on him for now. We'll see what that does, and we'll go from there. Then we can put more hours onto Kilini Badada, or Bada. 50 hours onto him. I think we can win that recruitment if we do that. We're blowing Oregon out of the water on Tyler Saldivera. Not on Chuck D'Empero, though, the power rusher. That one is one that we may have to think twice about. Enrique Jose, good on him. Devin Holiday, don't even need to put as many points as we are into him. 50 points into Stephen Bourne. We move up to second, but Boston College is still ahead just by a hair. Then Stevius Truman, we put those 50 hours, move up to fourth on his board, and we're the only person to change. Oregon went down 2 spots. I think we can jump these people, and we'll see if we stay on that board one more week. Kike Bullocks, we can definitely win this recruitment. We're just going to stick 50 hours onto him. I mean, it's so fun just having a ton of hours to be able to just throw onto people whenever you feel like it. What else? Who else do we want to go for? I don't really know. We're going to take off all of these people who we don't have available to us anymore, and then we're going to go look and see if there's any 5 or 4 stars that don't really have anyone after them, like Mafu Kanwu. I mean, that's an easy recruitment. I don't care if this guy ends up being trash. Like, it's kind of the situation. But he looks good to me. I don't know. You know, we'll figure things out as we go. As we hop into week 1 against Colorado State. Hey everybody, we are in Colorado against the Colorado State Rams. You can hear the announcer in the background. We're turning this down already right away as soon as we can. But I hope you guys do love it. We're just turning down the music and the announcer, not the music. But episode 1, game 1. Please leave a like if you guys do enjoy the videos. Subscribe if you're new. It does help out the channel. You can see what we're doing. Colorado State, you can't keep up with us. Let's be for real. Washington, we should run through them. Even though this is week 1. We could do 2 games this episode, but I'm not going to, just for the sole fact of I already introduced the team this episode. So also I'm going to do some edits real quick to our settings. So yeah. is getting underway as it's kicked off deep to Jordan Washington, our running back. Let's get this game underway. We're wearing the alternates in week 1. Josh Joyner, our head coach, coaching Jonah Coleman and Denzel Boston. Yeah, we haven't done a full career of Josh Joyner yet, but you guys, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love that Missouri State Dynasty. We're going RPO first play of the game. We're going pass out to our tight end first play of the game, and we're gonna go completion to our tight end first play of the game. We're going read option next play. I'm gonna cut out some stuff here. If I go silent, I end up cutting it out in my share factory. You know how things work. As Desmond Williams will take the ball on a read option and keep it. Good play by him. We're gonna motion out Jonah Coleman. I mean, Desmond Williams. I'm gonna say Desmond multiple times this series. I guarantee it because I'm used to it as like a name to say. So also we're not running hurry up, so you can see that clock already chewing very quickly. We'll see how we like our clocks and quarters here. I know Missouri State, it was kind of long after being short, and Jonah Coleman just breaks away into the end zone as I'm talking. Halfback slip screen into the end zone. What a start to Washington Huskies Dynasty. Let's watch the replay one more time. Jonah Coleman just catches a quick little screen pass from Desmond Williams and just outruns, then jukes, and then just keeps on going. Nobody can catch him into the end zone. See the star players for Colorado State come onto the field here quickly. Their top player is their running back. Let's take a look fully at their team actually here quickly. I do want to do that more often. Colorado State quarterback Braden Fowler Nicolsi, 80 overall. Then running back Justin Marshall, the sophomore, is their top player, as we can see. Wide receivers Amani Winfield, Koje, and then Jordan Ross down here. Decent team so far. Tight end, decent player in Rocky Beers. Let it go, man. Yes, I love it. Then offensive line as an overall, honestly, about as good as ours. Defensive edge rushers, pretty good as well. Their linebacking core is not good. Their cornerbacking core, not very good either. And safeties, something we can take advantage of throughout this entire game, hopefully. Let's see how everything goes with these new settings that we have on. Okay, so we did have run blocking really high. I mean, we are just better than them, though, so this game should be a blowout whether or not our sliders are good or not. We leave the drag to go upfield, and it just didn't end up truly working. But 5 wide for Colorado State. Please, can we get a stop? It's a quick little pass out and a quick little completion. 3rd and 9, big play. Game already starting off with a big play. I mean, I don't know who they're going to go to. Across the middle, it's caught into the red zone. Braden Fowler Nicolsi. Big throw downfield, which is caught for more than just a first down. But it will be first down here now, as a read option is kept by Braden Fowler Nicolsi, and he is hit. Another big play for Colorado State. Already early in this game, thrown out to their tight end, and it's caught. Beers into the end zone. He's going to have a celebration later, and I can tell you what he's going to be celebrating with. Colorado State ties the game up. They gave us only screenplays after we took that last screen to the house. That one's almost picked off at the line, but that just was hysterical to me as well. Denzel Boston, if he has one-on-one on that right side, I'm going to test him. Denzel Boston doesn't even get to the ball. I don't think that was completely Desmond Williams' fault, but I also don't think it was completely Denzel Boston's fault either. So I don't really know who to blame that one on, as Jonah Coleman will catch a pass over the middle for a first down. I'm wondering why we're not getting more run plays, as Jonah Coleman is the heart and soul of this team. You could tell me. I don't know, as we do get stopped, though, on that run, so maybe that's why. But Jonah Coleman did also take the screenplay to the house, so maybe he's just going to be a receiving back for us for a little bit this season. We see an open man across the middle. You know who it is. Denzel Boston. He's going to get the big catch, and he is going to get the first down. Block rolling. We do have a decent rotation going for our players as Evans catches the ball for an 8-yard gain, but the rotation is honestly pretty decent as we see new players in. Denzel Boston hasn't even actually been in that much. Well, not to say not that much, but hasn't been in every single play. As Jonah Coleman just powers through and breaks 2 tackles. I told you he's the heart and soul of this team. You see it there with the run by Jonah Coleman. First quarter, and we see the quarterback comparison. 1 touchdown for each. 80% completion for Demond Williams. Honestly, I'm liking to see what we have out of our young little quarterback, the sophomore, Demond Williams. He is being quite impressive. I honestly would like to watch some Washington football this season, and I think it could be very impressive. Oh, big play. Oh, almost user lurked by our corner. Wow, good play. I'm not liking my controller drift, but we can deal with it. It's 4th and 9, and we'll just get the ball back here. 1st and 10, coming out passing right away. Demond Williams. He has an open man in a couple places, honestly, but could not get the ball out. Sending us to a 2nd and 18, which is really harsh after that big sack. We're looking for a screen. We're going to get to the screen. And we're going to break a tackle and pick up the first. Honestly, I don't understand why we're not running the ball more, because Jonah Coleman, just through the pass game, has been doing some great things for us. And I think he could just keep it going. Oh my goodness, these juke moves are crazy. 3 rushes, 29 yards. That platinum jukebox or whatever it is, just destroying out here. Demond Williams decided to keep with him. Should have just handed it off. As we lose 2 yards. Now 2nd and 12. The offensive plays are a little bit easier to show every single one of. So I do end up doing that a lot more. As we have an open tight end. Cross field down to the 2. And you know what that means. It means Jonah Coleman time. This is a touchdown. You can just sense the play brewing. Into the end zone, he dives. Superman over the top. Give him the score. Give him the celebration. Our Husky even hyped for the last play. Jonah Coleman, let's just see it. Let's see him dive into the end zone. Boom, Superman. 21-7. Blitz. And it's going to end up being a run. Surprise, surprise. 5 yards. Picked up by Colorado State. The game is slowly changing into a new one, as Colorado State honestly has not been able to keep up that same first drive performance, as they pick up 3 here. Justin Marshall, 3 rushes, 5 yards. So our defense is playing good, even though we don't really have great defenders other than corners. So I'm kind of intrigued, honestly, upon what's happening here by our defense being a defense able to shut down a Power 5 school. Well, not completely, because we are not Power 5. Group of 5, as, I mean, it's not completely, because we still did give up 7, and now they're driving here a little bit more as I started to talk. So the game is not as tight as you would think, even if we do give up a lot of points. Underneath, big catch, 7-ish yards. El Ukuda onto the field. Okay, good run, 3rd and inches, solid pickup by Colorado State. You know, they actually are doing pretty decent. 3rd and inches now, play action. Why are they doing this to themselves? I don't know. Their corner, or our corner, has it locked, honestly, and that's going to be a punt on 4th and inches? Really? You're on our side of the field, and you're choosing right now to punt the ball on a 4th and inches. I don't agree personally, but I'm also not Colorado State. We're going to go to the single back, which we never really ran in Missouri State or have to this point. And so Josh Joyner kind of adding a little bit of new running to his offense. And I kind of like to see it. A minute 14. They are pressing us, so we're just going verticals. And you can see Denzel Boston score a touchdown here if you want to. Like, come on. Just give him the ball. Oh my gosh. You just knew it was coming. I said it early. We're going cross screen here, actually, if we can get it up. Cross screen will be the play. But you just kind of knew that's where the ball was going. Oh my goodness, almost picked off. Jonah Coleman not able to do anything when there is a defensive tackle in the backfield. That does happen. Denzel Boston may get another one-on-one opportunity here. We're giving him the shot. It was a horrible throw by Demond Williams, but it was not more of his fault than it was my stick drift, so I can't completely blame him on that one. Oh my goodness, we have a burn over the top once again. That was catchable, but we're just gonna punt the ball. And we'll see the offense of Colorado State once more here. Get that punt away. And that should be fair caught. No, it will be returned. Colorado State to the 40. 5 seconds left in the half. We will go over halftime stuff at halftime. And like we're not taking out cutscenes is what I'm saying in the super fun parts. 2nd and 14. We're committing to a pass here. Was the pass a good one? I mean, Beers caught it. 5 yards. And they call time. Okay, my stick drift is horrible, as you can see. I start sprinting before the play even starts. But 3rd and 9 is what I am here to say. And we have everything locked up, forcing a sack. And, you know, that means Washington Huskies football is back here. And they will be back on offense. Denzel Boston, be ready for the ball, man. That's all I got to say. You might get a couple of jump ball opportunities here late in this first half. We have one timeout. Not a whole lot of time going for us. And, you know, I think this is possible. Denzel Boston over the top of him. Come down with it. No, Denzel Boston drops the ball, seems to potentially be injured, and it's picked off. Demond Williams, not even his fault, but he does have to suffer the stat consequences. And, oh, the safety blitz is not on anymore. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. I would just QB kneel it if I'm them, but they're choosing to go for a Hail Mary. No time left on the clock. And, you know, I respect it. I respect the play call. It did not work for him, but we'll go to half. Let's see what we have to see at the new halftime show. 211 passing yards to 121, 25 rush yards to 1. We have an average of 9.4 yards per play to a solid 5.3 for Colorado State. A 9-minute time possession to around, what was that, 7:03? So, yeah, decent jump in time possession and huge jump in offense. But Colorado State does get the ball out of half, so don't count them out. The game is not over, though it should be already. But, you know, Washington's been playing pretty good. It's our first game with them, so don't expect just amazingness right away. We're going double brackets on their top wide receiver, so their tight end and their wide receiver. And this looks like it potentially could be a run. No, they're motioning out. And now we just have 2 people on their outside running back, but yeah. 7 yards. Good pass from Mr. Brock Fowler Nicolosi. 2nd and 3, and we just pass committed, so it's probably going to be a run. Don't be surprised if it is. We got that picked. I usered with it. El Ukuda. Easy reads, green eggs and ham, baby. What a great play. I can't even say anything. That was just great by the defense. I didn't even have to do much. Denzel Boston will get a catch for a solid 5-yard pickup. You just got to scroll down one time. Jonah Coleman will get a run play, and he will get 2 yards. I mean, I did hit the run button really soon into the play, but I mean, I still thought we should have got more yards. So here we go, offense, goal line offense, and we get 11 yards. We're going to the speed option. Demond Williams, honestly, if you think about this, is pretty fast for a quarterback. Does not get a yard on the speed option, though. We're going to go to this halfback cross screen. Jonah Coleman getting this reception, hopefully. Should be good. Oh, my goodness, our right tackle. Jonah Coleman into the end zone, his 4th TD of the day. Let's not even skip over that, but we're going to go to the instant replay and see this knockout of a play by our right tackle. Maybe they'll do it for us, but I'm guessing not. It would be nice. Okay, here we go. Jonah Coleman receives the ball. Look at our right tackle. Boom! Oh my goodness, that's a freshman. And that is a touchdown for Washington. And 10. Cover 2. Oh my goodness, I was going over to that route as it was thrown, but not quick enough as it's caught. Brock Fowler-Nicolosi with a good read. Once again, he's actually been having a good day even with the interception. He just threw that to the main read and didn't even really think about it originally. 2-yard pickup on the run for Justin Marshall. 2nd and 8, the offense onto the field. Colorado State probably not going to do good things. Oh my goodness. I go down to the route just a second too late. I know what it is. It's just I can't get there in time. Colorado State would be a fun rebuild. We might do them at some point here. Not as a full-out series, but as just a rebuild themselves. Would be fun. As that's a sack on Brock Fowler-Nicolosi. Big play off the edge. I mean, I don't even know who got the sack for our team. I love this replay system because we do get to watch it back. Zach Durfee. Nice. The Will linebacker with the sack. They're going to spread. We're bringing pressure. 6 people on the blitz. We're bringing up everyone, too, in coverage. Out to the outside. Honestly, a good throw to Justin Marshall, but 3rd and 11 is looming. Is this kickable distance? I don't think so, and I don't think Brock Fowler-Nicolosi can make a right read here. There's little to nothing going on, and it's going to be a sack anyways. Papa! With the sack. Oh my goodness. Why is bro's name Papa? That's actually so funny. Let's see this. We get a hype up. Oh, it's Peppa. Like Peppa Pig. Oh my goodness. Simonte Peppa, the D tackle with the sack on Brock Fowler-Nicolosi. Yes, we're watching all the highlights back. Deal with it. Honestly, that's all I have to say to this. 1st and 10, yes, we're still passing the ball, I guess. No, we're running. I don't know why it's suggesting so many passes, but I'm okay with it, honestly, as Demond Williams has been doing good. But once we get into these closer games, into the Big Ten play, we are going to want to lean on a run game with Jonah Coleman a lot more, so might as well get some of it out of the way here. We're going to work on some of this rushing read option attack too, Demond Williams. I mean, you see Josh Joyner putting together a really good offense. He put together a great defense too. I mean, he didn't actually do any of this because this is the pre us, but you know, he let the team thrive and stay together is what I'm saying. So I hope that they truly can thrive and we can have a great season and potentially go to the college football playoffs in year 1. That is the thing with this one. We're already dominant. It's just going to be such a fun series. And we also have purple uniforms. Who doesn't love some of the purple alternate uniforms that Washington has? I mean, the only really better color scheme from the previous Pac-12 is Oregon. And that's because they have really cool jerseys. 8 minutes left here, and I mean, giving us halfback stretches. Who thought of a better idea? No one. Exactly. Oh my goodness, Jonah Coleman just breaks a tackle. And, that's a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Let's see it. He dives in. Give us something. He's pointing up at everyone. Yeah, you come get it. You come get it. No one here at Colorado State is gonna come and get it, as they just took a beating here. Okay, what a run. Jonah Coleman just bounces off of two tacklers and takes it to the house. What a hype play by Jonah Coleman to give us a 35-7 lead. And weren't thinking Jonah Coleman wasn't going to be a Heisman candidate. I I'm honestly concerned for your health, as that's another sack. Brock Fowler Nicolosi is starting to just get beaten up as this game continues on. I mean, we keep seeing the Husky as we keep having highlight plays to roll your head around. Javon Parker, the right end, just blows through, and Nicolosi is taken down for a sack. Gunslight right. Haven't seen this. We're bringing six. Usually when we bring pressure, we actually do worse than when we don't on pressure. So we'll see how this goes. It ends up being a run, so it did end up helping. And 3rd and 18. Everybody back up, please. I'm expecting a pass. If you aren't, I don't know what you're thinking. Um, okay, nice little drag route that picks up 3. 3 yards by Brock Fowler Nicolosi to Rocky Beers. I mean, Rocky Beers, if he weren't a senior, I'm going out and trying to get him out of the transfer portal just because what an amazing name. This could be a potential punt return touchdown for Washington. It's not going to be, but this game is basically over. So, highlights only. Yeah. 1st and 10. Run with Jonah Coleman. Why wouldn't we? He has such a good juke move, and he breaks so many tackles. He has 124 rushing yards on the day, 112 receiving yards, and 5 touchdowns. Like I said, if you weren't expecting him to be a Heisman candidate when you saw this series, I don't know. It's gonna be fun, and we're probably gonna have to lower the run blocking settings even more than we already had to before this, because now it seems like we're just too dominant for some of these other teams. So I don't know. The read option. I mean, why am I saying some of these other teams? We're in week 1. Let's calm down a little bit. But I still think it's gonna be a great season. 1st and 10. After the pickup, Demond Williams, really good. Let's hand it off to Jonah Coleman again. Oh, jeez, he lost a yard even. Speed options a potential play. Halfback draw, yes, that's what I like to see. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't at all. Jonah Coleman, good run. I mean, it worked. 9 yards. And we're going to halfback stretch again. I guess we're just trying to get into the end zone like now. Halfback zone week, actually, because I think that left side looks way easier to get through. Okay, they shedded right into us, 4th and 2, and we're going for this because our run game has been pretty good. Washington's in. Jonah Coleman. Okay. You come out for probably the biggest play of the end of the game, so that's a little heartbreaking, but it's okay because the game's already over. I'll see you guys at the end of this if I can get through it. Oh my goodness, what a big play, Brock Fowler Nicolosi. Take a slight little peek here at the stats. 35-7 final score. We did have a big pass completion afterwards, but 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Braden Fowler Nicolosi. So we're looking at both stats, not just our own. 6 rushes, 7 yards for Justin Marshall. Nicolosi sacked 5 times for negative 26 yards. Marshall had their most receptions. Rocky Beers with second most. Then Kajoti Antiwi. Okay. Then Washington. Let's look at our stats. Passing the ball. Demond Williams Jr., the sophomore, 289 yards, 77% completion percentage, 2 TDs, 1 interception, not his fault. Let's be clear on that. 19 rushes, 133 yards, and 3 touchdowns, 7 broken tackles for Jonah Coleman. How many yards after contact? 83. Demond Williams, 6 rushes, 2 yards, 1 rush for 1 yards for Jordan Washington. Then Jonah Coleman, 5 receptions, 112 yards and 2 TDs, most by anyone. Then Denzel Boston with the second most, 4 receptions, 98 yards, and one of those was at the end of the game that you guys did not see. Decker DeGraff, our tight end, 81 overall, 3 receptions, 42 yards for him. Omari Evans, 2 receptions, 18. Okay, decent stats. Then we're going to go look at our defense, too. 11 tackles for Tariq El Uduka. Okay. Our wide receiver, why did he have tackles? Why did our wide receiver get playtime on defense? What? Chris Lawson? Oh, maybe there was special teams. That would make more sense. Nikhil Esteen. And then the freshman, Zadarius Rainey Sale. I mean, that's a W name. Javon Parker, Sameti Peppa. Then we have 4 sacks here. Okay. That's something. Then an INT for Tariq Al Uduka. That will end this first game of our first season. Did enjoy this video, and does leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Comment any suggestions. I hope you did enjoy Washington Dynasty under Josh Joyner. We love to see y'all. Peace out.